Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it always lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Alright, hello everyone. Richard back for more Witcher 3. Why can't I go through that door? Okay.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the Pella knows. Not to fear, how to reward one for their aid, this too the Pella knows.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
So we got a new quest, Forefathers' Eve. During his travels through No Man's Land, Geralt ran into the Peller once more. The strange fellow had a favor to ask of the Witcher. He wanted Geralt to help him perform a cherished local peasant rite known as Forefathers' Eve. During this ritual, he explained, lost spirits are summoned and their deeds judged. Fantastic material, by the way, for a poet looking to make his name with an atmospheric ballad. This Forefathers' Eve was set to be held at midnight on Fyke Isle, and Geralt, having no other plans and his curiosity piqued, promised to attend. We will do this, but I'm going to do Kira's quest first. And you'll see that the way this will work out, this will be pretty smooth. So we got another low-level side quest we're going to need to do. This episode will be as many side quests as I feel like doing, essentially. Okay. So what am I looking for?
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon.
Hello?
Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well.
So, a wagon.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. A dry red from Zubran. Southern slope. Notes of black currant and citrus. Pains the heart. Leftovers, cuts of meat. Cataplepus. Wonder what spell requires that. Human. From an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it. Package still in intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one. Waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
Yeah. Missing merchant's letter. Volker, we've hit gold, old friend. Not only have we sold all our stock, we have sold it for 3 times its cost. Our customers want it all. Wine from Beauclair, everything from Beaulaise Nouveau to the oldest vintages, white, red, rose, you name it. Cabble paws, meat, pickled beef, pepper, cinnamon cloves. I'm telling you, old friend, everything. There's one catch, however. We must deliver the goods to Velen, to a village called Mythcops. I know, dangerous. What with the war and all, but think of the coin. I've managed to secure a pass that will get you across the Pontar. Then it's just a hop, skip, and jump, and you're there. You'll be fine. Boss, P.S. We'll split the proceeds 50-50. And that turned out to be a disaster for him. So let's return these ingredients to Kira. Oh. Well, I have insect oil. Since I'm here, I should probably just try to take them out.
What now, you piece of filth?
Oh. They're level 10. They're not that scary. Hello. Come here. There's a lot of them, huh? They are weak to fire. Oh boy, we got one of those bad boys. Hello. They can really knock you around. Oh my goodness. I'm out of swallow, so let's... Yeah, you really want to shield against them because they get a lot of really powerful hits. So you need to block that first powerful one so you can dodge the second. Come here. These guys are no joke. Woo! Come here. Well, this was an interesting little battle. Ooh, enhanced thunderbolt. What am I missing? Embryo. Okay. Probably I will get one. Yeah, I did. Okay. Need to meditate. Oh, just a bandit. Do.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. King Castle.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zuko. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother. I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to...
She's got a good point there.
And dinner?
I'm a witcher, not a gigolo.
Don't flatter yourself. I don't want to shag you in the bushes, but to share a pleasant evening. But if no, then no.
Oh, all right. I'll do it.
I feel honoured. Truly. Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan.
I'm highly amused by the fact that the word gigolo was used in
What
this
do you
game.
think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Well, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
One of the things I like about Kira is, like, she's so, frank and, casually insulting. Oh no! Crap. I've never had that happen before.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt
That's
ran
really
into his
interesting.
friend, Kira Metz. Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
That's really interesting. I've never had that happen. Like, wow. They just fail you if you go too far off the path. I wasn't even trying to, I just wasn't paying attention. That was a pretty tight rope. They didn't let you do anything interesting.
Yeah!
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
Ha! As fast as you can! Try to catch me!
Move it. Barbarians.
Huh. Wastrel Manor. I must have missed that. Can I check that real quick? What is this? The once beautiful manor house located near here was known for its extravagant balls, which were attended by the cream of the local youth. Its owners abandoned it over a century ago, but soon afterwards it became a place of worship for the local community, which believes a deity dwells in the ruins. Huh. I will have to go check that out. Like how we're trying to have a romantic evening with monsters everywhere.
I thought you were a better horseman.
For the record, I was riding a mouse.
For someone who usually trots around on a roach, that shouldn't present a challenge. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zubaram dry in return, of course.
Well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with bottled water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've two options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Why are you even interested?
Because I grasp the importance of the studies conducted there. In the wrong hands, the findings could do immense harm. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So?
So I'm very loyal to Yennefer, and I like her. But you can definitely sleep with Kira, and Yennefer would never know. But I just like Yen a lot.
Sorry, there's someone else.
So what? Geralt, you're so old-fashioned. Will you at least lie down and gaze at the stars with me?
Why not?
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. A bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Kira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
So... I think... Yeah, we're tracking this. I think a favor for a friend is completed. It turned out these ingredients, while rare, had nothing to do with magic. They were simply delicacies, treats which Kira, accustomed to her finer things in life, pined for her Velen exile. Grateful for Geralt's help, she invited him to an elegant supper, during which he dined with her on these refined delights under the light of the moon. Kira had hoped this pleasant evening would be capped off with a romantic finale, but Geralt did not share this desire, and so rather than indulge in the pleasures of the flesh, they lay back and admired the stars, until, that is, Kira quite unexpectedly put Geralt to sleep with a spell. When he awoke, he was unsure exactly what the sorceress was playing at, but he suspected it had something to do with the tower on Fyke Isle. She had asked him many probing questions about it while they dined. So we know there was research going on the Isle. Oh, we have a character entry update. Kira had never stopped longing for the luster of life at a royal court. Thatched roofed huts could hardly compare to elegant ballrooms and palace gardens. One day she decided to organize an interlude from Velen's grim atmosphere by treating herself to a sumptuous meal. Acquiring the refined ingredients proved less trouble than finding an appropriate dinner partner. That is, until Geralt showed up. The Witcher gladly accepted the sorceress' invitation for dinner, but showing unusual restraint, turned down her other decidedly unambiguous propositions. Sadly, an evening that started out so nicely ended quite unfortunately for the Witcher. Kira put her to sleep with a secretly cast spell. Clearly she wanted to hide something. So we know there was research on a plague being conducted. And this mage had done inhuman experiments. So what is she, actually doing right now? Why does she want... We have notes from the mage. So why does she want that stuff? Does she want to continue the experiments? I'm not really sure that's her, personality. Does she want the results of those experiments? And she's already mentioned that in the wrong hands, those experiments could be devastating. So, the altruistic view is she wants to prevent other people from getting a hold of the results. But Kira does not strike me as a person caught up in doing the right thing. She seems very self-interested. So... why does she need this?
A light. Top floor of the tower. So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid. Tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
This is suicide, Kira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
Yeah, kinda. So before I go, I'll need you to hand me those notes.
All right, take them already. Farewell, Geralt. Or rather, see you soon.
Okay, so there's a lot that happened here. They're not going to let me go through it. So, there's one of three ways this could have ended. You could have had a fight with her, and then you would be dueling your mage by yourself for the first time, and that would be rough. And you have to kill her. The other thing is you just let her go and go do the thing that she was going to do, and later in the game, you'll find her burning at the stake. Or the third thing is what I did. And personally, I like Kira's personality, and I like keeping her around. And I think she adds flavor to the story. So... Crap, what was it even called? For the advancement of learning. Geralt caught Kira red-handed as she was leaving the tower with the results of Alexander's research on the Catriona plague. She was convinced these notes could be used to find a cure for this decimating disease. What's more, she hoped that the prospect of attaining such a cure could convince King Radovid to let bygones be bygones and host Kira at his court. I doubt Radovid would have proven so broad-minded. Luckily, Geralt convinced Kira to abandon these foolish hopes and give Oxenford a miss, seeking shelter at Kaer Morhen instead. What do we have as an update on her? It turned out that Kira played the Witcher like a well-tuned harp, strumming all the right chords to keep him occupied while she stole the mage Alexander's notes from Fyke Isle. She was planning to use the notes as a bargaining chip while making a deal with Radovid. His plague's research could be her ticket back to life without lice, ticks, and omnipresent filth. In the end, Geralt succeeded in squelching Kira's mad plan to bargain with a man whose favorite negotiating tools were red-hot pincers and burning piers. Kira changed her destination from Oxenford to the decidedly safer confines of Kaer Morhen. Let's see. I think we got notes, but I don't know if we've read all those. We have not read it. Alexander's notes. Conclusions. 1 droplet from a colony of plague bacteria diluted in 100 quarts of pure water is sufficient to induce infection. In the absence of medical care, the illness terminates in death in 93% of cases. When medical care is provided, the illness terminates in death in 89% of cases. Individuals who survive develop complete immunity to the disease and never succumb to it again. There are 2 interesting directions in which further research could proceed. Firstly, increasing the time during which the bacteria colony remains active after dilution, currently less than 12 hours, would allow for its use as a weapon, one ideal for diversions or sabotage behind enemy lines. Second, the development of immunity in survivors suggests a vaccine may be possible. Undertaking either of these would require an enormous dedication of time and means, neither of which, sad to say, I possess at the moment. What I love about that little bit of writing there is the very cold-hearted economical way he's discussing what to do with his results. Oh, I could, save people or kill people, and the costs and benefits of this are, beyond my means. That's what mages are like. They're just very cold-hearted, calculating machines. You'll meet a mage later that I think is somewhat of an exception. But I kind of relate to that. Like, they calculate things out. Everything is, they don't usually do something emotional. But it comes at the price that they don't really appreciate humans, I guess. It's like they've lost some of their humanity. So, that quest we just got from the Peller, which is a low-level quest, this is the time to do it. Because you're right here. There was this special circle of stones that I showed you guys. And there is the Peller. I will be fighting Wraiths. Actually, I think it's Necrophage first, but I don't remember.
I'll be back.
Oh, midnight.
Each will say by what they're carrying.
Greetings.
Just in time. Good folk, behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear. Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
Begin.
Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle. What is this life? Well, you know. What comes next?
I gotta make sure. Yep, I still have. I think it's Necrophages
Life
first.
subsides. Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried.
Each will say by what they're harried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
The storm
Prepare to end their grief.
Let's begin Forefathers' Eve.
Hello.
Ye who wander on the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall.
Oh my
see
God.
this sign, gentle, pale. Ye we summon, ye we call.
Ye we summon, ye we call.
Sound I hear. Right?
Spirit lives the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher.
Spirit join us around the fire.
Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
All is one, all is
Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
all is quiet, all is gloom.
Ye who wander on the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall, see this sign, gentle. Hark! A sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
Who are you?
He knows.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire! Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls. We must help them.
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Help me.
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
You don't know a thing about their customs.
Take him and disperse the others.
Good folk,
Boop.
leave.
Boop, boop, boop. Let me get Hangman's Venom.
These grounds. Ye cannot break the circle.
Oh man.
All is joy, all is gloom. What seems in the darkness loom?
Come on, over here.
All is joy, all is gloom. What seems in the darkness loom?
Okay.
All is joy, all is gloom. What seems in the darkness loom? All is joy, all is gloom. What seems in the darkness loom?
'Tis an ill turn. Ill. Woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
The bloodshed, it do any harm?
Tainted lies the circle now. They who thirst for the gore of men shall come. God's willing they will be few, and the Peller shall finish the rite.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves. Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
All is quiet, all is gloom. What seems in the darkness loom?
Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
All is quiet, all is gloom. What seems in the darkness loom?
Wraiths! This
Oh, this will be...
sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run.
We got 3. Sweet. Let me get some Wraith Oil up. Okay. First... Oh my god. This is why I love double Yurden, because... Oh my god. I think I need my Spectre Oil back. I need to go kill that one. And I need to get back in that circle. Man, that would be so hard without double Yurden. Man, when they hit you, they hit hard.
Alas, all is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambrose, the Pella fears not.
That wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta know everything. Why'd you kill your father?
The Pella does not wish to speak of this.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambrose lies in the swamp.
Fine. I'll find his body, see what I can do.
Forefather's Eve. I don't think that's finished yet. On Fyke Isle, the Peller led the Witcher through the arcane rites that marked the opening of Forefather's Eve. Alas and alack, uninvited guests then arrived and threatened to break up the ritual before its conclusion. The witch hunters considered what the peasants practiced on Fyke Isle to be vile necromancy and demanded they stop it at once. Abandoning his rule of not taking sides in others' affairs, the Witchers chose to defend the ritual's participants. Predictably, this did not please the witch hunters one bit. Bloody fight broke out on Fyke Isle, and though it ended in victory for Geralt, it had a disastrous effect on the rest of the ritual. I also think... I don't think we have anything new. Okay. Character. The Peller. Sometime after that, the old Peller asked Geralt to help him hold Forefather's Eve. When witch hunters sought to break up the ritual, Geralt defended its participants and earned the soothsayer's trust and respect. Many people have proverbial skeletons in their closet that they would be aghast to have exposed to the public eye. One could thus imagine the Peller's horror when his darkest secret literally emerged from the grave during Forefather's Eve in the form of his murdered father's ghost. To the unfortunate shaman's further horror, old man Ambrose was clearly out for revenge. So I involve myself because I like the Peller. I also think the witch hunters are probably the evilest entities in this world, outside of like the main bad guy, the Wild Hunt.
It's clearing up.
And I will fuck those guys over every chance I get. Because they're just vile. They're the ones burning people alive in the city. And then doing all kinds of other normal corrupt stuff. Clearly reminiscent of, medieval churches and stuff. The way it works in the priesthood. Huh. Okay. But I'm not doing this quest yet. What I am doing is this one. And I need to warp. I need to do this, and I need to warp. And I need to meditate. I'm almost level 11. This is why you have to do the quest this way, because if you don't, you're going to out-level them way too easily.
Ugly bastard.
Okay, so when you do the quests in this particular way, it really ties well together and it reduces some of the backtracking.
Ruffians to a man, looters, horse and all.
I should probably sell some things.
Buy in or just put.
Show me what.
Do you want any of this? Xenofox. I might want to keep that. Will you buy this? Yeah. Pretty good money. I should get rid of this stuff. He has no money. Okay.
So long.
Okay.
It matter where the grub's from? Long as the bowl's full. Not my fault we ended 6 feet under the birches. Why do you have to pay the hero?
Looking for a hunter named Neelan.
Found him. What do you want?
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When do you last see your wife?
5 days passed. Before dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. I come back. I've no sign of her.
Notice anything strange? Maybe her behavior?
No. She were a happy, smiling self. Nothing different of late. She's not run off, if that's what you're asking.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village. Forgot to tell you.
No. My sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked round the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to wander off on her own. She never listened.
I must have some menfolk to scour the woods. Nothing.
I'll look in the woods. You might have missed something. Ask around, too. She have any friends?
Hannah keeps to herself mostly. Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at times. And in the village, Glenna, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises.
So we got a missing wife.
Greetings, you Glenna?
Aye. But gristle and marrow is all I'm willing to sell, and you'll have to wait till I'm done carving it.
You the butcher's wife?
Butcher? Please. Might have called him a butcher when we lived in the shade of Novigrad's walls. Now he deals in carrion, fallen animals, their bones still fit for soup. So, buying something?
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
She come by at times? We talk?
She seems strange lately. Any idea where she might have gone?
Strange. No? A cheerful soul always. If I'm to judge, it's the wolves got her. Been howling the nights through lately. Even the Baron's men are feared to come by. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushrooms, maybe. Strayed too deep and the howlers got her.
Thanks. Farewell.
Father Grant today? Is it today?
No, she'll not, child.
Wow. My dad used to make swords like yours. Can I touch it?
It's sharp. Better not. Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's sides and O's. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
Wanted to ask you about Hannah. Heard she looked after your children.
Aunt Hannah? Do you know where she is?
No, that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going, or anything else?
She said turnips are healthy, and we ought to eat them. I saw her go to the forest, with another lady. It was dawn almost. I'd gone out so I wouldn't wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. Neelan's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
Did you get a good look at the other woman? Know who it was?
No. She walked in front of Aunt Hannah. I couldn't see.
Thanks. Farewell.
I need to talk to you.
I'll take...
Blacksmith, will you buy any of this stuff? Whoa, plus... That's a really good weapon. I mean, this isn't exactly high quality. Need to get rid of it, though. Look at all of that space.
So long.
Is that a better sword sitting in my inventory? Plus damage. What is on this sword? Igni intensity. Chance to cause burning is really nice. 5% chance to poison. I actually think the burning is a little bit nicer. Okay. So she went off into the woods, and there was a woman with her. Oh, I need beast oil. Oh no. Because there's wolves out here, so I should prepare accordingly. Igni! Hello, everyone. These are level 10, so they're no joke. Oh man. Having beast oil really helps.
Witcher?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I came to tell you. You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long past were she alive. I'll pay you twice Neelan's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back. Hannah's dead for certain. Neelan ought to accept his loss. Move on with his life.
Strange. People usually prefer to know the fate of their loved ones, whatever the cost.
What good will it do? I'll not get my sister back. And Neelan's all I got left. I can't lose him too. And, well, he'll not rest till he avenges his Hannah, even if it eats up his life. The man deserves better.
See, this is really strange. Why in the hell is she going out in the woods when it's really dangerous? And now she's bribing you. Now, I know what's up, so I'm going to accept her bribe.
You could be right.
Thank you. My sister, she'd appreciate you giving her man the chance to start anew.
However, I am extremely suspicious, and I don't really believe her. So let's check out what's over here.
No man did this. Cuts, made with long claws, flesh torn clear off. This is getting interesting.
Yes, it is. She knows something's up.
Smell of a rotting corpse, blood spattered all around. Must be Hannah. Torn to pieces, literally. Claw marks. Deep. Werewolf. No doubt about it. Gotta be careful.
Yep. We have a werewolf.
Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground. Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead.
See, yeah. What's going on here? Why don't I see where they go?
Tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while.
Okay. Oh, where did it go? There we are.
Man's clothes. Shredded, but no sign of blood. Who rips their own clothes off, leaves them in the woods?
It's likely a man that's the werewolf.
Looks like a hunter's quarters.
A hunter's quarters. Well, Nealon is probably the werewolf. Isolated shack. Small hut constructed by a former sculptor who, having garnered every laurel possible for one of his trade, abandoned his Koviri residence and moved here in order to find inspiration in solitude and reflect on what to make of the rest of his life. I've actually never been over here. So, I do wonder what's over there. Okay. I mean, it seems like you're gonna find evidence Nealon's the werewolf. I mean, he's a hunter. This is a hunter's lodge. Oh, I need a key, right.
Notes. Wonder whose.
Mysterious notes. I am who I am. I can't change that. Shirts woven of parsley and potions made of virgin's tears might work in old wives' tales, but not for me. It is time to come to terms with it. With Hannah's love and iron discipline, I have found a way to manage, but I must remember to hide in the woods before the full moon rises. They go somewhere far from others, far from Hannah. The attack comes and then passes. I wake up with wounds on my hands and the taste of blood in my mouth. Perhaps it's for the best that I don't remember. Killing prey with bow and arrow is one thing. To tear it apart with fang and claw, at least here, deep in the woods, I won't hurt any people. Merciful Melitele, watch over any who stray too close. So... Oh,
Blood's just
a bear.
Dried. He was dragged here. Wonder where from.
Let me make sure. There's a bear that's just conveniently saying hello. No, where's beast oil? Oh, there's beast oil. Hello. It's just easier to take them out with fire. I'm using a lot of fire right now, but keep in mind, I don't have great gear. I don't have great weapons. And I have enemy scaling turned on. And I'm fighting enemies, a lot of them, that are weak to fire. That will not be so frequent. Like, when I get to Novigrad, there will be a lot of people in Novigrad, but Hangman's Venom is going to be pretty important. Oh. What do we got here? We got us a little lair. I probably need cat potion, so let's grab it. Enhanced cat. What do we got here? We have a cow. Oh. What am I looking for? I guess we wait till midnight and kill it. I don't think there's anything else. Huh. Search the wolf's lair. I don't think there's anything. Should probably... Oh, cursed oil. I might need that. Because they're weak to cursed oil. Let me try Yurden. I'm pretty sure...
Damn.
Oh my god. Why did that not come out? Let's get back to Yurden. Oh my god. I just need to shield. This is annoying. Wolves and a werewolf. Oh god. Oh, that's not good. Crap, crap, come back here. I definitely think the AI behavior is a lot worse on the computer version compared to the console. Like, what is up with this weird behavior? Okay, I need to see again. Definitely bring Cat Potion to this fight. Oh my god. Okay. I need to shield. That was this is way harder than it should have been.
I changed my mind.
Leave him be!
I think we need to talk.
It's Neelan!
Lycanthropy can afflict anyone, but it is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand! I love him! He was near to being mine till you came along! Go away! Leave us be!
Not till I find out what's going on here.
I love him. Always have. Even after I'd learned his secret.
You knew? Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out the change?
I knew, and I didn't mind. But you chose Hannah. I wanted her to see you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
You brought her here. That night. It was the reason I had the taste of blood in me mouth come morn.
I did it for us. She was to see you turn, not more. I didn't want her dead. You've got to believe me.
I don't. And I'll kill you willingly. First time for that, in fact.
You won't kill anyone, ever again.
No! Don't hurt him!
Get out of here before I change my mind. Run.
Where the hell is he? Got him. So you're probably wondering.
Sorry it had to end this way.
You're probably wondering why I am killing him. It's just because I don't think it makes sense for a Witcher to let a werewolf kill someone who knew about their secret. And there's no guarantees that when you walk away that the werewolf is going to let you kill him. Or the werewolf might just run away, and you really shouldn't follow a code of letting people get slaughtered by monsters as a Witcher, even if they deserve it. So I think that quest is over. Wild at Heart. Okay, the story of Hannah's disappearance had a tragic end. It turned out she had been killed by her own husband. He did not do this on purpose. However, afflicted with the curse of lycanthropy, he would hide in the forest during his transformations in order to protect his friends and loved ones. Hannah's sisters Margaret knew the secret and had one of her own. She was in love with Neelan and fiercely jealous of Hannah's life with him. She decided to take Hannah into the woods to watch her husband's transformation, hoping she didn't abandon him in disgust. Sadly, Hannah was careless enough to draw the werewolf's attention. Margaret was able to escape, but her sister was not so lucky. Neelan transformed into a bloodthirsty beast, slaughtered the love of his life with his own hands. Yep. I really don't want to mess with the bear. I really like this sword that gives me that extra fire chance, because so many enemies in Velen are weak to fire. My god. 2 bears. Did I get the key? I don't remember. I did. So, what I love about that story is it's like a very believable story off of a trope that we're all familiar with, and it has a twist at the end. And no matter what you do, if I go and tell the hunter that his wife is dead, I think what happens is that he ends up killing Margaret as well. And then if you let the werewolf kill Margaret, then the werewolf comes out and asks you to kill him. So it's like death is everywhere. Okay. What level am I? 10? Forefather's Eve. My god, these are level 6? The Shrieker can wait. Patrol gone missing. Okay. So, the Forefather's Eve one, I just realized the main quest is level 6. I'm gonna go do the Patrol is missing. Secondary quests. Or that's a Witcher contract, isn't it? And if you're wondering what happens to Margaret, I believe she just walks away from the village. So here. Okay. Yeah, we're getting like dangerously close to outpacing the main level quests. Yeah, even with the way I'm pacing it, it's going to be a close thing if I outlevel everything. I need a horse. Where are you? Let's find out what's over here. The music in this game is great.
Come on, Roach.
Okay, we got some... Oh, I need to meditate. Oh my god. One of the things I like about having enemy scaling on is I end up using my healing for big fights. I end up using all of it. Because I'm not one or two shotting things. Packs are stupidly dangerous though. Okay, what's going on here?
Nilfgaardians camped here. Left in a hurry.
The patrol.
Boot prints, but also some bare feet. Strange. Need to follow these deeper into the woods.
Okay.
Nilfgaardians' prints. Led a group of barefoot prisoners through here. Nilfgaardians' prints.
Okay.
Led a group of barefoot prisoners through here.
Okay, we're gonna have to deal with wolves. Igni's ready. Come here.
Not bad.
Oh my god. My god, wolves are just fucking nuts. Enemy scaling is not a joke. Oh my god. I just got that shield up. One thing I think is definitely harder on the computer version compared to the Xbox, I think these wolves are nuts. I mean, they were pretty hard on the Xbox version, but I feel like the movement patterns are more erratic on the PC. And it's highly problematic trying to predict where they're going. So it's very, very dangerous fighting wolves.
Footprints, and also some bare feet. Strange. Need to follow these deeper into the woods.
Okay. Footprints. Let me... So we've got Nilfgaardian soldiers marching peasants off somewhere. And what the fuck? Oh, it's a wyvern?
Bodies strangely contorted. This one was poisoned.
The sound design in this game is... Who the hell is that?
Giving me no choice.
Why are there bandits out here?
Fucking bastard! Go for the horse on your eyes!
Oof. What the hell? I don't remember there being bandits out here. Honestly. Is there something out here?
Draconid musk. Fresh smelling. Must have settled in around here recently. Could be a Draconid's territory.
Okay, let me read this. From Footfetcher bundled footprint from one broken branch to another, Geralt retraced what had happened in the woods outside the Nilfgaardian camp. Oblivious of the danger, the Nilfgaardian soldiers had strayed into a wyvern's hunting grounds. The thick plate did not stop this ferocious beast from tearing them to shreds. So it's over here. I think I saw it over here. A wyvern is a hybrid, I think. No, it's a dragonoid. Oh. Golden Oriole. I don't know if I need Golden Oriole yet. That helps protect against poisons.
Nilfgaardian's prince. Led a group of barefoot prisoners through here.
Do I even have dragonoid oil? Yes, thank God. I probably am gonna need Ard. Hello. Yo. Oh my god. That is a really strong... Why does that have a skull? Oh, it's not a skull, that's the quest. Take a trophy. How do I take a trophy here?
Something heavy was dragged through here. Bodies. Rigor mortis suggests poison. Hang on. Liver's gone. Chewed out. Necrophages.
So, let's check this out.
Ghoul's nest. I want to look around some. No uniform, no boots. Clearly not a Nilfgaardian soldier. Someone from the village nearby. No uniform, no boots. Clearly not a Nilfgaardian soldier. Someone from the village nearby.
Ooh, Griffin Silver Sword enhanced. So we're finding bodies. There was a patrol marching people out. Looks like they killed them. Some of them may have been killed by this dragonoid. And then you've got bodies in this cave. So let me read the quest here. Further investigation revealed this already rather gloomy story had an even gloomier twist. They'd followed Nilfgaardians and now been wandering the Velen woods on a run-of-the-mill patrol. They had gone there to kill Redanian prisoners of war and hide their bodies. But they did not realize that the monsters of the swamps could sense the stench of rotting corpses even through thick layers of soil, and never pass up the chance to feed on the dead. Don't I have a secondary quest? I need to do that. I forgot to do that. Well, it's level 12. I will not do that. Because it's level 12. I will continue to do this one.
Faster.
Well, actually, I'm going to have to go talk to the quartermaster anyway.
Slow now. Whoa.
Roach, you're useless. Can I get around that? Thank you. Yeah, Velen is really hard to ride your horse on in the swampy part, which is most of it. There's like trees sticking up and branches that block your path. I like that. I like that it's like a really hostile environment. Nothing is easy here. Death and destruction and decay. Where am I even located? There's a grindstone here? Huh. I wonder what's over here. Gotta figure out... Here we go.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Greetings, Quartermaster.
Honor and glory, Geralt. How can I help?
Ran into a woman, Nilfgaardian, who's looking for her son.
I knew this one was stubborn. I did not know she would hire a witcher.
Let's say a mother's tears moved me.
What if all Nilfgaard's mothers came to find their sons? Can you imagine?
Only met one, and promised to help her.
Time to reveal our troop movements to some Nordian.
Now focus, and tell me everything you know.
Yes, I will. Red-haired whelp, Nazeri cavalry. A short time ago, he and several of his company sought to desert. I ordered them pursued. We caught some in the swamp not far from here. Others managed to flee.
The men you caught, what happened to them?
We hanged them. Wartime rules. But I cannot say the red-haired boy was among them.
You're a Nilfgaardian officer. Expected you to be more conscientious.
If I had reported that any had fled, I would have had to pursue them. I've neither the time nor the resources, so I wrote that all are dead. Unlikely any survived long in the swamp.
See if I can't find them.
Blood ties.
Greetings, Quartermaster.
Honor and
Found your soldiers, meaning their bodies. Female wyvern killed them. They wandered into her hunting ground.
A wyvern? Bleu de peste.
Discovered something else. You didn't send those boys out to scout. That was a death squad. Led some Redanian prisoners out there. Executed them.
War is like this. Who loses dies.
Those men haven't been forgotten. Someone will come asking about them.
In Nilfgaard, any soldier who is taken prisoner is as if dead.
Those prisoners were from Redania.
Soon to be an imperial province. Before Seilvin, I wager, the great sun will fly upon banners above Redania's capital.
I don't want your coin.
Oh, dead men buried in the woods. You are offended? They died honorably. Soldiers who let themselves be captured can have it. Here in Velen, hunger is our greatest foe. What was I to feed those prisoners, eh? Grass and mud? It was an act of mercy.
You're a murderer, plain and simple.
I am an imperial quartermaster, and we are done, Witcher.
So, what I love about this little quest, this little storytelling, is you're seeing a war crime. You're following the story of this war crime that happened, and the quartermaster is unapologetic about it. You know, we know Velen is in starvation conditions, well beyond starvation conditions. They're absolutely, you walk anywhere in Velen, outside of a few places, people are starving and in rags, and disease is rampant, right? Monsters rule the woods. And they found themselves in this drawn-out conflict where they have to feed all their prisoners, they have to feed all their soldiers, and it's just not going to happen, right? Nilfgaard doesn't have the resources, or even if they did, you know, how efficient are their transportation systems to get food up here? And it's just easier to kill your prisoners. I like how that's just like, how does evil happen? Sometimes evil happens because it's the more efficient thing to do. So let's look at that. Where is that? The Nilfgaardian quartermaster brushed off Geralt's accusations of war crimes with a shrug of his shoulders. Though the Witcher had most certainly earned his pay and needed the coin, he refused to accept the quartermaster's gold. Even a hired monster slayer has his principles. Yeah, so basically, if you think about it, if I accept the gold, there's this implicit assumption that I'm agreeing to cover him up. I'm agreeing to cover up the crime that was committed. Okay, so I'm gonna probably... Oh, there's a Shrieker contract. I need to do this before I move on to the main quest. Oh, we got more stuff? A note from your medic. My dear brave soldiers, in recent weeks I've examined a record number of you claiming to be unfit for further service. A large percentage of those I examined were assigned to patrols in areas stricken by plague. I prescribed them all an innovation cure of my own devising that consists of astringent enemas, self-administered twice daily. Most of the ill miraculously recovered after only 1 day of this treatment, raising suspicion that the pains they suffered from might have been psychosomatic. That, of course, is highly improbable, given that our codex calls for malignagers to be punished very harshly. Just in case, however, I'd like to suggest that you brave lads only come to me with truly serious health problems. Quindle Emlyn, Chief Medic, Army Group Center. Patriotic Song Night. Soldier, at the end of your march, come to our tent, 3rd Company, 2nd Battalion, for a night of revelry and patriotic song. Among others, we shall belt out God Save the Emperor, We the 2nd Battalion, When Army Group Center Comes Marching In, The Black Infantry, and many other old favorites. If you know not how to sing, come and listen. Together, all for one, one for all, onwards and upwards to victory. Looking to buy shaving equipment, looking to buy high-quality barber kit, price is no obstacle. Sergeant Mifrin Rodri. Notice, soldiers, in the last week alone, the field hospital seen 5 cases of clap and 3 of crabs. Therefore, from this day hence, I have ordered an absolute halt to all consorting with local women. Whoever is caught breaking this ban, whoever is found bearing symptoms of the above-mentioned Marian diseases during medical exams will be flogged such that they won't even dream of lovemaking till long after the war ends. Quartermaster Eggbrock. Warning to defeatists. Let me remind you that spreading defeatism is punishable with offense. Utterances critical of Emperor Emir of our Emirates and his policies or undermining the decisions of our officers will be met with floggings, and inciting desertion or rebelling against orders with death. Quartermaster Eggbrock. So, yeah. It's super, super pleasant being a soldier in the Nilfgaardian army. Under no circumstances are you allowed to question the orders given to you.
Is it true?
But I did love the notice from the medic that's like, you know, I gave him some harsh medicine and it seems like this case of the plague disappeared. Okay, we have a contract at Crow's Perch that I need to do. It's really low level. After that, I'm going to go back to the main quest, and then I will finish a low level side quest while doing the main quest. This one's a Witcher contract.
Don't you look at me.
I say, Master Witcher.
Quite the work, my man.
Steal around.
Not
One
half
for
bad.
the price of
Brought in
two.
a bucket of peelings yesterday.
Greetings.
Yeah?
Heard you have a problem. The monster you call a Shrieker.
Aye. Prowls about, it does. Snatches cows and goats mostly, but it won't scorn a man if it runs into one. Borzoi, huntsman under the old lord, well, he said enough's enough. Claimed he'd put a stop to it, drive the beast away. Took a hatchet. Laid an ambush for the Shrieker beyond the moat, where the fields start. It's where we found him. Guts stretched o'er the crown of a tree like gossamer. Took half a day to collect the parts. Put him in a grave.
I know times are tough, but I'll need you to cough up a bit more coin.
I suppose I can add that. Ye are risking your neck for us.
High time a professional took a look at this Shrieker. Anyone around here know more about the beast?
Borzoi's son Simcoe does. Saw the horror with his own eyes. But you might find the lad hard to chat with. Still mourns his father, methinks.
I see. Where'll I find him?
At me homestead. I took the tyke in when he lost his dad. The mother passed long ago.
Okay. Shrieker.
Can we talk?
Let me be.
Calm down, I just wanna...
Go, I said.
I want to avenge your father, but to do that I gotta know what killed him.
Shrieker killed him. Don't you know?
That name doesn't mean much to me. Describe the beast. Tell me what it looked like.
Something like a rooster. But huge. With a lizard's tail. I heard Ruffler barking in the woods. Ran to see what you were on about. There were Dad, in the bushes. A hole through his belly. And he went moaning, screaming. I wanted to help, but how could I? How?
Shush now, calm.
Calm. Calm.
Take care, kid.
Okay, contract update, Shrieker. Investigate the site of the monsters attacked. Okay. Or I could climb on a roof.
Light one, take a gander over here.
Yeah, I know. I love the personal touch of, like, the boy is just traumatized from watching his father get murdered by a monster, and Geralt calms him down with a Jedi mind trick. It's actually not that far away. Oh my god. Yeah, next video we'll go back to the main quest. We'll do that. There's quite a bit to do. There is something here. Oh.
Tracks are irregular here. Monster must have started staggering. Was wounded, most likely.
Okay.
Muzzle's caked in blood. Didn't give up without a fight. Blood. Monster blood.
Let's follow this blood trail. I love these little Witcher quests where you're like a detective.
Tracks lead to the cave. A cockatrice.
It's a cockatrice. Dragonoids. Week 2 grape shot, dragonoid oil, and ard. Had myself 8 heifers, 5 of them milchers, then this cockatrice sprung up nearby, and now all I've got left is dried patties in an empty field. Jethro, peasant from Pendle. Foolish superstitions claim cockatrices like basilisks can kill with their gaze alone. This is utter nonsense. However, a cockatrice's gaze being no more dangerous than that of an angry goose. One should have said watch out for its sharp beak and long tail, which can whip up murderous effects. Shrieker. The monster tormenting the residents of Crow's Perch turned out to be a particularly nasty cockatrice. Geralt was not surprised the Baron's men had been unable to stop it. They could not possibly withstand the surgical precision of its strikes, which slice open arteries and provoke an outpouring of blood only the swallow potion could hope to stop. Neither did they know to force it on the ground with a crossbow, a bomb, or a sign, and then evade its charge by rolling under the monster's outstretched wing. Yep. Here we are. Look at all these bodies.
Sounds coming from above.
Yeah.
I'm about to leave. Bomb should smoke it out, though.
Drive the monster from its lair with the Sanum grab. Yep. We're gonna throw a bomb up there. Hey, we're gonna actually use a bomb.
It's not here. Must have fled through another exit. Gotta nab it before it gets away.
Yep. I scared it out. There it is.
There it is. Won't get away this time.
I definitely need Roach. Hello. Okay, what I need is Ard. And then I need dragon oil. Where are you? Oof. You get too close, they get that. What? I was dodging! Okay, apparently I need some shielding. He's not in the air. What the hell? How did you even hit me? Man, your radius is huge. Oh. What the hell? Wow, this thing is extremely dangerous without a shield. How are you doing that? What the fuck? You got a massive radius. I don't remember this. Ugh. What is even happening? How did it damage me as I knocked it out of the air? My god. I don't remember this at all. This is supposed to be an easy fight. Oh, I have to roll. That's right, okay. You have to roll when it makes that move. Come here. This thing is gonna kill me. Woo! Okay, rolling. I think with enemies, I think with enemies scaling on, I need to roll. Come on. Okay, rolling's stronger. I need to put that dragonoid oil back on. This is a really hard fight because I have to get used to rolling again. Oh no, that was a mistake. Come here. Woo! Ugh. Okay, my shield's up. Go back. Whoops. Okay. Hello. Woo! Okay, this is really dangerous.
Come on.
Whew. Okay. Rolling is the key to defeating this. Rolling is rarely the good thing to do with the way the mechanics work. But that Shrieker's got a massive wingspan. That's why you should read your entries. A lot of people struggle with that. Where the hell is the... A lot of people struggle with the Shrieker and Dragonoids, but you gotta read all the nuance with each monster.
Faster.
I was struggling, and then it got a lot easier when I realized you have to roll to get outside the range. Where the hell am I going? Okay. We're just gonna take this path. Once again, I used all of my Swallow. I desperately need Enhanced Swallow. I just haven't gotten the recipe yet. My god, I'm almost level 11. So I'm gonna, like, when I go back to the main quest, I'm probably gonna get a lot of experience quickly.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought him a bucket of peelings yesterday.
What's new in the broad world?
He's not...
Greetings.
Yeah?
Shrieker won't trouble you anymore.
Thank ye, Master Witcher. Your reward, tain't much, but as they say, take care of the pennies.
Keep the coin. You took in an orphan. Need it more than I do.
And they call witches unfeeling, inhuman. Well, I thank ye, from the bottom of my heart.
I got a lot of XP for turning down the...
Or oftener.
Should I beat a wench once a week or
If I
after?
ever have a son, I'll
Okay, that quest is over. Shrieker. Turned out a cockatrice had left the tracks. As this beast's name implies, it looks something like a rooster crossed with a basilisk, and according to Geralt, it tastes a bit like chicken. The cockatrice slain, Geralt took away a trophy from its corpse and went to collect his well-deserved reward. Alright. I think Griffin School Gear's coming, but I don't need it yet. When I finish the Velen main quest, I will probably just go do that. Oh, this one... Holy shit, there's a lot. I am going to wait. They're level 10. Search... My god, there's so many side quests. Search Airmaid's resident... Okay. I need to do the main quest. I'm about to out-level them, so... Find out what's killing the villagers. Yeah. That's what I need to do. And then I need to meditate. So next time when I come back, we will do the main quest. Which it's really good. Anyway, until next time, Richard out.